All right, round two, Astronomy Madness. We are heading down to the lower right region. We're going Warriors and Commanders. Back with me, we got Cami Krug back there on the big board, and then Lydia Krug helping me make the picks. Will we continue to have a lot of upsets? Here's what's going down, what we have to look forward to today. G-Dub, George Washington, our 1 seed, was shocked by an upset by 16th seeded General Douglas MacArthur in the opening round. So that 16 seed is going to be going up against military strategist Sun Tzu is the 8th. Then we had another upset, saddled with a -2 research bonus. The Mongol leader 5 seed Genghis Khan could not prevail against the Duke of Normandy, Richard the Lionheart, who's going to carry a +1 research bonus into a matchup against 4-seeded Alexander the Great. Then the character Vlad Dracula was based on this ruthless leader. Vlad the Impaler, our 3 seed, is going to be going up against Hannibal Barca, a 6 seed, carrying with him a +1. That's going to be really close. Finally, in our last matchup of the day, should be a battle of heavyweights. No upsets here so far. We got 7th seeded Julius Caesar up against the hero of Greek and Roman mythology, Achilles as a 2. So let's go ahead and get started here. Lydia, for our first matchup today, this was an unexpected one. No George Washington. Sun Tzu, as our 8th seed, is actually favored. He is going to need 16 blue chips. And General Douglas MacArthur, the 16 seed, is going to need 8 pink chips. 16 blues and 8 pinks. While Lydia is doing that, we are testing out, and Cammy's practicing her dance moves. We got some new mic technology here, so be patient with us while we experience that. Should give us some better audio eventually here. So just remember, like always, the blue chips represent the favored seed, and the pink chips are going to be the underdogs. This is going to be a pretty big matchup here. So basically, let's see here. MacArthur, even though he's a 16 seed, has a 1/3 chance, 8 out of 24, at actually being able to pull off this upset. What are you feeling, Lydia? Is the Cinderella story going to continue? Tammy from the back says yes. Lydia, top of the bucket. Show it to the camera. Oh! The Cinderella story of MacArthur ends after only 1 round. 8th-seeded Sun Tzu moves on. Props to you if you actually had Sun Tzu there. Very impressive. From the author of The Art of War. I know, Lydia, it's tough.
I wanted an upset because
I know. No. We were not going to talk about bribery right now, miss. Okay, next up, we've got 4th-seeded Alexander the Great up against 12th-seeded Richard the Lionheart. Alexander the Great, Lydia, we need 12 blue chips, but with his research bonus, we need 5 pink chips for Richard the Lionheart. So again, a little bit of background here. Alexander the Great was king of Macedonia, which is now part of Greece. He was an undefeated military leader. His kingdom stretched from Greece to India, and he lived back in the mid-300s BC, lived a relatively short life. And so his competition is going to be Richard the Lionheart. He was the King of England and Duke of Normandy, and he ruled from 1157 to 1199 AD. So both of these men lived relatively short lives. Lydia, my gosh. Okay.
I'm sorry.
We need 12 blue chips for Alexander the Great and 5 pink chips for Richard the Lionheart.
Okay.
Make sure you have it right, because Astronomy Madness requires precision. Well, Astronomy Madness takes priority, ladies. Come on. Breakfast is on the line. Astronomy Madness comes first. Does give us nutrition. Okay, second pick, bottom of the bucket. Dig deep. Will the Cinderella story of Richard the Lionheart continue? No. Duh! Alexander the Great is a 4 seed, moves on. Usually the lower right region is where the crazy upsets happen. They did in round 1, but so far things are playing out chalk today. All right, this next one, Lydia, I know my friend Mr. Geis. You know Mr. Geis. He needs this one. So you know him, Jason. So this is third-seeded Vlad the Impaler up against sixth-seeded Hannibal Barca. It's already going to be a close one, and then Hannibal is getting another chip. So Lydia, this is going to be 6 blue chips for Vlad the Impaler and 4 pink chips for Hannibal. Cammie, quick math here. So Hannibal has a 4 out of 10 chance at pulling an upset. What percentage would that be? Very good. So Hannibal is going to have a 40% chance of pulling the upset here. Very good. Okay, third pick. We're going left-hand side. Left-hand side for pick number 3. Ready? Ooh, I need Vlad the Impaler. So is Mr. Geis. Blue, 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 blue. We're thinking blue the whole way. Thinking blue, thinking blue. Oh, Vlad the Impaler moves on. That's going to make Mr. Geis happy. And Mr. Krug is doing all right in this bottom half here. All right, finally, our final matchup here, round 2. We've got Julius Caesar up against Achilles. No research bonuses here, so this is going to be straight up. Lydia, we're going to need 7 blue chips for Achilles and 2 pink chips for Caesar. I start to get leery anytime we haven't had at least one upset. I feel like it's coming. So very quickly here, Julius Caesar, of course, was a Roman statesman, a military general. He transitioned from the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire, and he was assassinated in the Roman Senate by up to 60 men in 44 BC. And of course, Achilles is the hero of the Trojan War. He may have died by a shot to the ankle from an arrow shot by Paris during the siege of Troy. And he is going to be our favorite, our 2 seed. Cammie, what are you thinking? You feeling an upset for this last one? No? All right. Straight chalk all the way, baby. Okay, right-hand side. Daddy needs Achilles bad. So right-hand side, let's blue. Definite blue.
Oh, pink.
Busting my bracket. Busting it all up. And of course, we've got our first upset of the region now at a time where Mr. Krug absolutely could not have one. Julius Caesar pulls the upset over Achilles. He is moving on as the 7 seed, and I had him going to what is called the Elite 8, which would have gotten Daddy a lot of points. And now Daddy does not get those points. All right, Cammie, finish things up here. Can you read us off with the big board? What's our matchups for the Sweet 16?
Sun
Zoo.
Alexander the Great, Vlad the Impaler, and Julius Caesar are all moving on.
All right. Thank you, Cammie, for your work back there at the big board. Lydia, thank you for your picks. So if your bracket is not busted yet, you're doing quite well. That concludes the lower right region of Astronomy Madness. We've got half of our Sweet 16 in place. So for Lydia and Cammie, this is Mr. Krug. Peace.
Don't make the mistake you did last time.
I know.